Today I've got 10 points in 10 minutes with Rocio Perez.
Hello, Stefan. What a pleasure to be here with you today. Very excited. So my 10 points in 10 minutes. Number one is be unstoppable. Be whatever you want to be. Take decisive action and be definitive in everything that you're doing. Number two is defeat the imposter syndrome. Most of us have the imposter syndrome. We've suffered from it at one point or in our lives or not. And we can get help. And it's quick and easy. It's easier than what we think. Being a perfectionist was one of mine. There's many things that we can do to be successful in our lives. So that's one of them. The next thing is to look at the ways that we self-sabotage. So make sure that you can get some professional help. There's people to help. There's other ways that we're self-sabotaging our own success and we don't even know it. And it takes time to be able to recognize that we do that for ourselves. Number four is to go ahead and look at your roadmap. What does your roadmap look like for you in your life? What does that look like to make decisions right here, right now, and stay firm with them? Follow through is probably the most important one that we have here, to take a look at how do we follow through when we make commitments so that we can move forward. Do we set alarms? Do we continually ask ourselves when we catch ourselves in the middle of not following through, what am I going to do next time? The next one is reviewing, reflecting, and rebooting your life. What does that look like to review, reflect, and reboot? Take a look at the past. What have you done in the past? What has led you here today? What are you doing today? Because most likely that will inform your future of where you're going. The next thing is to take a look at how am I taking bold action, and what does bold action look like for me? Not copycatting, because I believe we try to copycat other people. I did most of my career. I'm thinking, okay, why is it not working? I was the professional copycat. Be yourself. Everybody is already taken, and you're going to be far more successful with being yourself. Be courageous and speak up at all times. What does it look like to be the voice, not only for yourself, to use your own voice? That was something that I lacked. I can talk about anything except talk about myself. How does it look like to talk about yourself and to be authentic? Be vulnerable. Number 8, what does it look like to be vulnerable for yourself? And that communication that you weren't having, to let your partner know that things are not working out and what you think about them and how things can shift so that you can become a better communicator. Number 9. This is probably one of the most important ones as well, and that is to reflect back upon what people are actually saying, not their words, their feelings. Are they feeling frustrated? Are they happy? Are they sad? What type of emotions are they going through? That's going to help us to become even more successful. And number 10 is to show up to everything when we don't feel like it. What a concept, right? When we feel that fear and it goes in our body and says, don't show up then. And I promise you that there will be magic that is before you that you have never experienced and that you will not experience unless you show up for yourself. Those are my 10 tips in 10 seconds. It looks like 10 seconds, right? It was like 10 minutes. That was the fastest 10 minutes ever. And why dwell on it? Reflect on it, look at it, and know that you are unstoppable beyond measure. You are more resourceful than you think. You're much more bold and much more amazing than you know.
And that was 10 points in 10 minutes with Rocio Perez.